Hello, my friends. Your boy Seth here, taking a look at The Stone of Madness, which is a cool title. Yeah, so big thanks to the publisher for letting us check this out. It's out now on the Nintendo Switch, and this, I think, is like an isometric, top-down, like, stealth game made by the Blasphemous developers. I don't really know a lot about it, but it looked interesting. And I just want to kind of dive in here and see what's going on. Select game mode, the Stone of Madness, balanced experience, the option recommended by the developers, a balanced difficulty that will keep you on your toes, sanity loss at the end of the day is enabled, madness lurks behind every corner. You've got story mode, a calmer, more narrative-focused experience. It takes longer for enemies to detect you, and player actions are faster. Characters lose less sanity, and they won't lose any at the end of each day. Then you have Despair Mode, a harder, less forgiving experience. Enemies detect you almost instantly, plans need to be carefully calculated. Sanity loss at the end of the day is enabled, and characters lose more sanity. Resource management is crucial. We're just going to go with the standard stuff.
It is the year of our Lord.
Potentially content warning? I really don't know. But just, keep that in mind.
From a lost monastery in the Pyrenees, whose name and existence few know.
Don't know if I was expecting voice acting.
Although I came here as a guest, I am now a prisoner. Monastic life goes on with apparent normality behind these walls.
This is cool.
But know this. Serious events are being concealed. Long ago, an order of His Majesty directed that a part of this monastery be dedicated to the care of the insane and the sick. Madness and despair, conveniently kept away from civilization's sight. But there is something else, something darker. Luckily, I am not alone. A group of companions and I are planning our escape. Behind the walls of our cell, we have discovered a hidden room, from which we are in preparations for a desperate escape.
That's one hell of a hidden room.
Corruption and our own fears. I am Father Alfredo Martin, and I have been locked up for trying to expose the corruption in this place. Thus begins our tale. May God have mercy on our souls, or whatever is left of them.
This is a cool story setup, I think. I think that's pretty neat. The idea, it's like a prison escape sort of situation. I don't know, I mean, exactly what like the structure of this is, but I'm looking forward to finding out. I like the style. I like the tone of it. So we'll see. Like, is this like a roguelike, like a Hades kind of situation where it's story based, but we're like going on runs to try to escape, or I don't know. Is this like a straight up and down linear narrative experience? I'm curious. Sounds like a pleasant place. Okay. Game's got a unique visual style. What's going on there? Classic, like, guard bark. Move it, woman. This'll teach you not to hit and bite, you damn savage. Let me go, for pity's sake. I swear to you, I do not have what you seek. If you take me there, they'll hurt me. Let me go. Our orders are clear, and you've caused enough trouble. Always crying wolf. How many times have we had to come to your cell with you screaming your head off to find out nothing was going on? This time it's true. They want to hurt me. They want something I don't have. They take me at night when you're not watching. That's enough. Let's go. It's strange for the guards to take an inmate away in such a rush, and violently. Even more so doing it in secret. I've heard that some patients have disappeared over the last few weeks. My intuition tells me there's something else going on. I must follow them. This might be my chance to gather evidence about the Inquisitor's corrupt schemes and bring him to justice. Okay. So those are the guards. Alright, this is my main character here. What the guards and other people at the monastery will detect is determined by their cone of vision. Nevertheless, if you aren't committing an offense, such as rummaging through other people's boxes and chests, you have nothing to worry about. Okay. Huh, interesting. Okay. Use R to select guards and check where they're looking, and press in R to cancel. Okay. So what is this? Oh, this is like to interact with the torch. This is to blow out the torch, and this is to pull the lever. Okay. So I guess he's just cool with that because he didn't see me do anything. Aim. Okay, so that has a timer on it. Okay. Aim, select blessing? Does that say? Huh. Interesting. Well, he can't see me pull this. So I pretty much just need to, like, get over there quickly enough, right? That's pretty straightforward. Can I go through the window? Can I open this door? There's certain areas in the monastery that are off limits to inmates, so make sure no one sees you wandering around them. A red sign will appear at the top of the screen while you're in a forbidden area. Okay. Interesting. Use B to crouch behind tall objects. Okay. It's still telling me to aim, but I don't really... I'd much rather see where this dude's looking. Okay, I can kind of see, like, the... Okay. Interact with bushes to hide. We're gonna sprint for that bush the second he looks down there. Okay. When he looks down, does he... Okay, I'm out of his cone of vision here too. Cool. Great. Love it. Everyone in the garden, time for a walk. It's that old lady. Seems to be getting on just fine. Okay, now I can walk around in the garden safely. It's allowed. The gate seems to be locked to the key. Alfredo needs to search the surroundings to find it. Okay. Investigate the door. This door? No. Okay, so now I'm good to walk around. Good morning, Father. You seem a bit restless this morning. What's agitating you so? None of your business, old woman. Do tell. How do you know I'm a priest? Before me I see an old gossip with many sins to confess. This old woman's name is Agnes, and I'm very observant. Fear not, hardly anyone knows your true identity. Someone is very intent on keeping it that way, but you already know that. That poor young lady caught your eye, didn't she? Those scoundrels dragged her out of her cell. I'm so worried about her. So, do you know her? Naturally. Please, let me know if you find out anything. Come back and talk to old Agnes whenever you want, Father. I can be of great help in the future. I'll keep that in mind, Agnes. Thank you for your help. Pleased to meet you. Okay. Well, is it this door that I'm supposed to look at? Yes. Okay. There are the keys. He's not going to be stoked about me looting that, I assume. And... cool. We did it. Take all. Sick. I mean, that worked out. Is there anything for me to loot here? Is this a lootable thing? Nope. Let me not do that. He gave me the old, what was that sound? Must have been the wind. Okay, so there is like a... She saw me looting that, and so she kind of made like a noise as well. Interesting. Assuming I can hide in that. Is it illegal for me to interact with this? Ever since that old woman Agnes pointed her cane at me, my back hurts like hell and I keep tripping. I've asked to be transferred to another room. I don't want to be anywhere near her. Nope. I will wait for him to path back before I look at that. Dude, this lady is gonna keep... She's gonna keep getting me in trouble. Can I pull this off? Nope, not gonna risk it. Okay, path back, and maybe this lady will kind of stay over there, and I won't make as much noise. I just want to know what's in this. Cool. I'll take it. Don't know what it's good for, but I'll take it. Okay. I have the key that I was looking for. Looks like maybe you have a stamina wheel at the bottom there. Okay, we are now in a prohibited area. You can move stealthily behind low obstacles to avoid being seen by the characters on the other side. Striped vision areas indicate that you'll be invisible there. Yep. Very good. Okay, so we did that. What's going on with this dude? Each protagonist has a series of negative disorders that define them. For instance, Alfredo's sanity will decrease every time he's near a violent situation or a corpse due to his Christian beliefs. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, I guess I need to hit that button and try to avoid that corpse as best I can. Okay, I'm gonna hide here, and I'm gonna wait for him to... I think he's gonna path back up. He might not. Yeah, I think he will. I think he's gonna path back up and then walk back down, and I think I'll be safe. I don't think he'll see me here. And I'm kind of hoping... Okay, yeah, I was hoping I would avoid that, but that's fine. Okay. So far, so good. Think I should be safe here too. Oh god, what's that? Over here, Hat Man. We can talk for a bit even though you can't see me. Sounds like the voice of a little girl. What are you doing there, little girl? Are you in trouble? No, sir, I'm just playing around. I love exploring the monastery's tunnels and hideouts. There's so many. That way these pesky nuns can't bother me. They hardly ever let me play. I'm so sorry. You're a very brave girl. I'm looking for a woman with blonde hair. Have you seen her around? Yes, the bad men took her through that gate. Luckily, I stole their key and left it unlocked, but you'd better play with me next time, promise? Bye. Thanks, little one. Wait a minute. Do you know that woman? Why are you helping me? Seems like she's already left. Well, There's just a young girl playing around out here, I guess. What is that? The animas are supernatural beings that roam the monastery at certain times of the day. They're only visible in well-lit areas. If they attack, the victim's sanity will be diminished. Alfredo can paralyze them for a while using his blessing skill. Okay. Now we're talking. I was wondering, it was saying like, yeah, like aim and use blessing. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Yeah, okay. In the name of the Father! Ah! Yeah, they're not thrilled about that. Cool. Toward the gallery. All right, let's go. Hall of Paintings. The guard's cones of vision are divided into two zones, short range and long range. The long range area is affected by darkness and will become striped. As long as you move stealthily within the striped area, you'll be invisible in the shadows. Okay. That is good to know. So here, as long as I'm crouched, he can't see me because I'm far away and I'm outside of his short range cone of vision. I don't really know what I'm doing with all these items, but there's one thing about me, I'm gonna loot. That painting is like glinting. What was that? Yeah, I heard somebody kind of like wail in there. It might be her. No, it doesn't sound like her, dude. Not gonna lie. Some kind of thing going on with the window as well. Okay. Well, first of all, let's investigate this painting. Can we? Take the oil lamp. Alfredo can follow tracks on the ground which will be revealed by the light of his lamp. When he follows them, he will find clues to investigate, revealing new knowledge, objects, or even new paths. One thing that's weird, I don't know what the deal is there, but I need the oil lamp to investigate this. So what do I do? How do I use the oil lamp? Do I need to, like, equip it somehow? Is that the deal? Oil lamp. I mean, I have it in my inventory. I needed to light it first. Okay, makes sense. Alright, there are some footsteps. Open windows will turn off nearby lights, so yeah, let's close that. See what we've got here. One of the notes among all the papers seems useful. The key to that solitary confinement cell should not remain with the rest, who decided to keep it behind the painting in the lounge. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could tell pretty much straight away that something was going on with the painting in the lounge, but whatever. Okay. Let's take a look at that. I mean, for this area being, like, seemingly quite important, with, like, a hidden key to a solitary confinement cell, seems to me like it should be, yeah, I knew that wasn't her, dude.
Eduardo was crouched down in a dirty corner. The terror he felt towards the darkness had paralyzed him.
Poor man, what have they done to you? Eduardo trembles on the floor, curled up under the only torch in the cell. I recognize you, Eduardo. Don't be afraid, we've met a few times in the courtyards. I'm Alfredo, remember me? We've cleaned the corridors together and chopped wood for the friars. Eduardo makes sounds, unable to speak. He nods anxiously. I haven't seen you for several days. This explains everything. Be at peace, brother. I remember your fear of the dark. I'll help you leave this cell. I have a lamp. I'm afraid I'm going to need your help. You're the biggest man I know and your strong arms could be useful. I'm looking for a woman. I think she's in danger. Will you help me? Still trembling, Eduardo smiles, making an affirmative sound. God bless you. Let's get out of here and see what fate awaits us. New character unlocked, Eduardo. The group doesn't know much about Eduardo. After years of imprisonment, he has become mute and developed remarkable strength to move heavy objects and craft various tools. Okay. So key skills, place planks. So Eduardo can lift large planks of wood. Okay. Throw rubble. All right. Looting in the dark. Okay. And then force. One thing that is weird, the video assets in the game, and I assume this is just from the Switch port specifically, the video assets in the game seem to be, when Eduardo stays in the shadows, his sanity gradually diminishes, his mind torments him, reminding him of the years he spent in solitary confinement. Yeah, okay, so his thing is he's afraid of the dark. Got it. So... Okay, I'm probably going to want to switch to hold X to increase the call range, then release so that group members in the area can begin to follow you. Oh, I see. Well, hold up. Follow me, bud. Let's light that. Take a look at that dude's vision cone. Yeah, the video assets in the game seem weirdly like... Oh god. Oh, okay, I thought he was coming over here. They have like strange like processing errors, it seems like. I don't really know what's up with that. Okay, we're gonna have him chill out there. Like, it seems like they were not like fully processed or something. Like, it kind of like, it looks like when you're watching a YouTube video or something and like your internet is like chopping out or something like that. It's weird. I don't know what the issue was there. The animated cutscenes look pretty good, but I've noticed that some of the video assets, like related to, for example, whenever we're watching like, you know, video examples of mechanics or something, those seem to be pretty hit or miss. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. Oh god. Well, we got discovered. Oh god, Jesus. This character has been captured, but don't worry, if their suspicion isn't maxed out, the guards will release them safely. Use chases as a distraction to help another... Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm assuming that's like an issue with the Switch version, specifically. Okay, well, he didn't really... I mean, that wasn't really that big of a deal. I'm coming, Eduardo. There you go, bud. Poor Eduardo was going insane there, though. What's up with you? Jeremias? Shush. This way, father. Huh? Who? Oh, my apologies, brother. I know we shouldn't be here. We must have gotten lost. Calm down, my friend. Everything's fine. No need to apologize. We have a common goal. I'm looking for that poor woman as well. I don't know what you're talking about. I understand your reservations, Father Alfredo. This woman has stolen an object, a stone of great value to the one I serve. You're a great investigator. You can help me recover it. The guards took the girl to the cell on the opposite side of the chamber. I would follow you, but we brothers are not allowed to enter. I know you can do it. I must go. I don't feel well. I don't know if I can trust him. Who can a friar serve but God? At least I know where I should go. Did he mention a stone? I feel like they're kind of going for, oh. Gonna get into a little bit of combat here? No. You can throw some rubble and make noise to distract him. I think we can find some in that room. Okay. Yeah, it's like... The visuals of the game are weird, man, on Switch. Like, even the gameplay looks like it kind of chops up visually. I don't know if that's, like, a stylistic choice or what. It's... Like, look at that. It's weird. Okay. Let's get some rubble, I guess. I don't really know what to make of that. Because otherwise, like, the animation of the game is neat. And yeah, like, they're definitely going for, like a Disco Elysium kind of vibe here, right? That all makes sense to me. The inmates of the monastery are familiar with Eduardo, and they're not as suspicious of him as they are of a newcomer like Alfredo. Okay. Alright. So they're not gonna care if Eduardo takes out some rubble. Which is good for me. Alright, so we want to distract, right? We want to go like that. Oh, he can't be in the dark when he does it. Alright. Pull it together, Eduardo. Come on, dude. Yeah, but that other guy didn't hear it. I need to get them both. Into the room with both. Oh, well, I guess it didn't really matter. Who's this? This is not the woman we're looking for. He whined, straining his throat. What are you standing there for? Get me out of here, you bastards! I won't let you do to me what you did to her. Calm down, girl. We're friends. We're not here to do you any harm. Has a blonde woman been here? We're looking for her. Sorry, I'm a little tense. My name is Leonora. I saw how they were mistreating that poor girl and I couldn't help but intervene. Damn them! Have you been fighting the guards? Good God! I'm not scared of them. That's what I thought. I'm Alfredo, and this is my friend Eduardo. Sorry we can't go into more detail, but we're trying to help the woman you're talking about. Then get me out of here. I want to rescue that poor girl. Those brutes have stored my things in that box on top of the scaffold. I could use the lockpicks inside to open the cell lock. Very well, Leonora. We accept your help. Your bravery will be of great aid in our quest. Wait here while we get your things. But please, try not to hurt anyone else. Okay. Now she will have... Wow, she can stun guards with blows or even kill them with her knife. On the other hand, her violin helps keep the group's morale high. So will that restore some sanity? Because that would be useful. Okay, well, Eduardo can move this. I don't know. Can Alfredo climb it? Is that the deal? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Then we can grab her stuff from here. Yeah. Okay, both characters to the fence. I need lockpicks. Is that not what we were trying to do? Okay, so we have to actually, like, physically move items over. Okay. Alright, and then I can swap to her. Cool. Now we're out. I like the little, like, non-verbal barks they have. Like, little Simlish. This scroll is Fremishy. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's go to Alfredo. Clue. What do we got, Alfredo? If Leonora has a wooden plank in her inventory, she can use it to hit a guard with all her might. Okay. Yeah, like, the game is cool, but my biggest, like... Okay, she has 2 in her inventory already. My biggest, misgiving with it right now is just the way that it, like... I don't know if this is, like, a switch port thing. It's very weird. Assassinate. I don't know if I want to assassinate, but knock out, yes. Boom! Now, can I hide the body? Yes. Very good. Well, hang on, yeah, can we loot the body? Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's pick him up, toss him in here. Love it. We'll have the trademark Seth pile of bodies. Oh, she's terribly afraid of fire. Really? Okay. Interesting. Okay. So the good course of action actually might be to have Eduardo get him, like, away from the fire, if I can manage it. Like, I wonder if I can make him come, like, over here. Yeah, okay. Kind of do that for him, and then as he moves over there, maybe... Or will he even move over there? He's not even going to go investigate. Okay, well, that's annoying. Nope, she straight up won't do it next to the fire. That's fine. But could another character put out the fire? Okay. See what this is all about. As far as I can see, there's a button hidden behind this tile. Oh, now we can turn the fire off. Very good. Love that. Sick. Now she can fight. Hey, buddy. Alright. Let's loot him. Yeah, this is very, like, Dishonored coded for me. I did full, like, ghost runs of both Dishonored games, which is, like, never get spotted by any guards and never, like no alerts and no kills. Move with... Okay. Yep. Hi, it's me, your friend. Hi again, it's me, your friend. What devilry is this? Where's that voice coming from? Relax, I know her. Is that you again, little girl? What are you doing here? You'll get in trouble if the guards see you. Wait, there's a girl in that hole? Here I am, yes, don't worry, they'll never find me in here. My friend Agnes asked me to follow you. She wants me to tell her all the juicy details. Agnes, she's such an old gossip, but I'm glad she's your friend. Tell us, have you seen that woman again? Virginia? I saw her a while ago, running away from the guards. She lost them in that room with the big columns. I think there's a tunnel in one of the walls. What's going on here? It's hard to explain. We don't have time to waste. The girl seems to have left again. Okay. Look at that dude just dancing. That dude's just vibing in there. He's just, like, in the club on a Friday night right now. Okay. I have one more plank left. I'm gonna wait for him to turn his back again. Yeah. And then... Cool. I mean, that worked out. He doesn't seem thrilled about it, but nobody's around to care. Let's go ahead and take that. Let's go ahead and stuff him in here. Enjoy. Some gold. It's too dark to read. No, it's really too dark to read. Whatever. Okay. Let's go back down. I mean, Leonora's kind of the goat right now. Like, she can kind of do everything. She's afraid of fire, but, like, other than that... Okay. Oh, this is the room with the columns that they were talking about. Okay. I see a bunch of planks there for Eduardo. The room is protected by 2 guards. Okay, a button over there. Probably need to use Eduardo to grab the planks, I'm assuming. If we can put out the pyres, I'll take charge of the guards. Yeah, okay. So, first of all... Oh, press R to change the camera zoom. Interesting. Okay, so there's 3 levels of zoom. Alright, so first of all, let's actually trade her the wood that I have. Because I would rather her be able to knock guards out. Let's go ahead and see if we can't... Eduardo can lift large... Yeah, I already got that. Okay, so he's pathing over this way. Let's go ahead and get Eduardo over here. Whoa, what? He can see? Oh, Jesus. I was gonna try to knock him out with her. That's fine. Alright, so there's a dude on top there. Gotta watch out for that, I guess. Okay. Okay, he didn't quite see me. Sick. Alright. Oh, more. I think this is probably more pebbles, which is good. Yeah, we'll take that. It's this. Okay, yeah, we'll take that too. Okay, let's get this dude back. We'll wait for him to path away. Okay. Of course, there's a dead body in here. That's gonna take the pyre out. Very good. Okay. But it activates that pyre. Alright. Well, we need to watch out for that dude anyways. Okay. So let's swap to her. Oh no, I didn't mean to kill him. Whoops. Well, I guess this isn't a deathless run. Yikes. Yikes. Well, anyway. She lost 1 health somehow doing that. Hey, it's probably fine. Does it cost 1 health every time I assassinate? Is that a thing? Yeah, she like marks herself when she does it. Huh. So it actually isn't, I mean, it's not good for you to assassinate anyways. Okay. Well. Go ahead and do that. What else? What else do we need to do up here? And we've killed... we killed both of the guards, which was not necessarily my intention, but we did it. Alright. Let me see if I need to go up here, maybe? Yeah, the dead body, he's not a fan of. He's a good Christian boy. Oh, we could have climbed up here with her. Damn. Yeah, we could have just done that. Okay, what am I missing here? What else do I need to... What do I need to hit? So I see the clues like leading me here, but I can't interact with it. Is there? Okay, now I can. Okay. Yep, there's a hidden tunnel behind the tapestry. All right, we found the secret door. Mm-hmm. Yeah, are these little cutscenes like this rendered too, and like that's why they look so choppy when you zoom in? Because like during gameplay they don't really look like that. It's weird. Hello, friends. Did you find the trapdoors too? I went through once. Once you're in, they go very, very far. You again? This girl's an adventurer. Listen, please, I have news. Agnes wants to talk to you. She's in the square. You need to go through the hole in the wall. Virginia has covered it with plants. Virginia? Then we're on the right track. She must be close. I must go back to my room. The nuns are about to return. Bye! Okay. Using a crowbar, Eduardo can open nailed shut blue containers, pick locks, and traps. Okay. Alright. I'm assuming I have to actually give the crowbar to Eduardo first. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, is it Y to get every... or is it X? It's X. Follow me, gang. Whoa. She faking it? Okay. What's up, Agnes? -2 plants? I don't have plants. Come back with plants. Okay, so we can find some... Okay. Alright, I see. No, I want her to climb that. I see plants there. Okay, great. There is another thing of plants, so there's also a guard right there. He will not be stoked. Nope. Actually, Eduardo might be better for that, because I think they said that, like, people won't really care if he steals, right? Okay, sick. Maybe I need to trade the plants to... Whoops. Whoops. I probably need to trade the plants to Alfredo. Let's give him... I think he had the bandages too. Anyway, we'll trade the plants to Alfredo. Just to be on the safe side. I actually don't even know if that's, like, necessary or not, but we'll do it. And also, she should have all of the lockpicks. So let's give her that. And then, yeah, that should be enough plants to help her out. Okay. Thank you, my dears. I feel much better. Bravo for little Amelia. She managed to warn you in time. She can be a valuable ally. I see that our dear Father Alfredo has made new friends. My trip has been fruitful too. It seems that our paths have led us to this square. Virginia was not the only one to be abducted. There's talk of others being kidnapped in recent weeks. They return a few days later, but they don't say a word. I heard the guards. They were interrogating her to find out where she's keeping a valuable object, some kind of jewel or stone. Luckily, she escaped. We need to find her before they do. Amelia has more information to give you. I can't tell you any more. Those friars won't let me out of their sight. She's waiting for you in her room, on the other side of the nun's garden. I've bribed one of them to leave the gate open. Run, we can't waste any time. Okay. Reach Amelia's bedroom. So is it this that they're talking about? She's calling the guards. Is he the guard that was bribed or no? Okay. Wait, was this a double cross by Agnes? What's going on? What happened? What am I missing here? Well, damn. Confinement takes its toll. Minus 15 sanity. The day is over. Interesting. Poor Virginia. Thank you for telling us everything that happened, Father, but are you alright? Those bastards beat us mercilessly. I'll finish them off. Sorry, I need to calm down. Calm down, sister, or the anger will eventually consume you. It looks like we'll all be living in my cell from now on. The guards have decided to lock us all up together after these recent incidents. This place is depressing, but I appreciate your company, friends. Tell us, Father, how did you end up here? I find it hard to believe that they locked a priest in a madhouse. Approaches with interest. When Eduardo sees you in the club. Although it may not seem like it, I was invited by the friars. My knowledge of medicine is well known from my travels as a missionary, and they needed help treating the inmates. But all I found was corruption. After some investigations, I discovered that the Inquisitor was locking up innocents, accused of insanity or being possessed behind the friars' backs. In other words, they were paying the Inquisitor to lock up certain people. When I tried to denounce it, I myself was branded a madman and imprisoned. And you, Leonora, why are you here? I'm from a family of watchmakers and had a good education, but my outbursts of rage became more and more frequent and violent. My parents decided to send me here, hoping I might recover. But what redemption can I find here, caged like a dog? I'd burn this monastery to the ground. Sorry. What do we know about the big fellow? Little is known about Eduardo. He's been here longer than any of the other inmates. He is mute with a disturbed mind, but he's a great craftsman. His creations and strength can help with our plans. Smiles awkwardly, looking proud. Eduardo's kind of cute, low-key. It seems that friendship has blossomed between you during this time. You speak of our plans, but how will we get to work without being seen by the guards? When I was trying to escape, I dug a tunnel out of the cell for months. What I found on the other side, however, was not freedom, but an old, walled-up room invisible from the outside. I keep it hidden from the guard's eyes. We can use it to work unobserved, my friends, but first we must find Virginia. Time is of the essence. Okay, at night, inmates must return to their cells. This is the perfect time to manage the group. Heal your wounds, craft new items, sell goods. Each character can help the group in different ways, in a different way through their unique actions. Okay, so crafting for Eduardo here. Okay. So I can craft some lockpicks with some parts. I can craft bandages, rope. All right. A worn pistol. Huh. Okay. I mean, we already have some stuff. A crowbar actually would probably be useful. We have some bandages, I know. A rope actually might be useful. Okay. Volunteer work. -2 suspicion for everyone in the cell. Okay. All right. Evening recital. Gives everybody some more sanity. That'll be good. They could use some sanity, Lord knows. Okay. Okay, so that costs 2 of her 2 available action points. I see. Eduardo still has 1 action point left. I see how this... Okay, interesting. Caring for others. Okay, so we can treat wounds that way. I need 2 bandages for that, though. I do not have 2 bandages, unless Eduardo could maybe make a bandage. I don't know. Nope. Okay, so now I see how that works. Nothing to read. All right, well, in that case, I guess we're going to call it a night. Huh, that's interesting. Select characters for the following day. Start day. Trapdoor behind the wall. Yeah. So this is a little bit of a, not quite roguelike structure, I guess, but it is like almost a run-based structure here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think that's probably as good a place as any to call this video. We've already been going for a while. The game's neat. It is, I like the, setup of it. I like the tone of it. My only real issue, and I guess this is probably, I mean, if I had to guess, this must be an issue with the Switch port specifically. I haven't seen the way the game, looks and runs on other platforms, but yeah, that weird, visual issue that we're seeing here on the Switch version. Again, I don't know if that's an issue with this particular port or what, but otherwise it's pretty cool. It's an interesting game. There are not too many games that are like this, and the I like the characters. The story seems kind of interesting. Very kind of Disco Elysium inspired. It's got that kind of vibe to it, and yeah, it seems neat. If you're playing this, let me know in the comments, and let me know how you're liking it. And I think that's gonna be it for us. Thanks again to the publisher for passing along the code to check out the Switch version. I've got a purchase link in the video description if you want to check it out for yourself and pick up a copy. This has been a look at the Stone of Madness. I've been Seth, and we'll see y'all in the next video.